Good evening, everyone. I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Brad and Jenny had the night off. New at 11, a bill signed into law will help officers and other first responders better respond to mental health crisis calls. News Channel 6's Nikita Dennis spoke with a local law enforcement agency to see how they plan to implement this bill.
A bipartisan bill introduced by U.S. Senator John Ossoff to fund training for law enforcement when responding to mental health crisis calls is now a law. The bill is being put in place to help first responders better recognize and assist individuals suffering from PTSD, traumatic brain injuries, and other mental illnesses. Captain Jimmy Wiles with the Byrd County Sheriff's Office says they receive about 5 calls a month regarding a mental health illness. Even though they already have a training put in place, this bill is a step forward to responding to calls the correct way.
Recognizing someone in a mental health crisis and trying to get them help rather than arrest them, and it has to do with training dispatchers who take the initial call from somebody who may be in mental health distress.
Senator Ossoff says this bill is also for paramedics, EMTs, and firefighters.
Increasingly, first responders are turning up at the scene and there's someone who's in a mental health crisis. We want to make sure that those first responders have the training that they need to defuse and manage that situation successfully.
Local activist Reverend Larry Fryer says this new legislation would be good for small communities to help save lives, especially for those in Richmond County.
The training that has been needed has not been there, but I think with having the police officers trained, I commend it. I think it's a good thing for them. It helps them to better serve the community.
Captain Wiles says although their job is to serve and protect, it's important people know calling the police for a mental health crisis doesn't have to be your first resource.
They call us wanting us to be the mental health professional when sometimes we're the problem. You know, that people see the police and they think they're in trouble and they don't respond to us as well as they do somebody not in uniform.
In Augusta, Nikita Dennis, WJBF News Channel 6.